Hey everybody, it's Joey here with Bosse Online. Going to talk you guys through the chord progression for Don't Stop Believing by Journey. It's one of my favorite songs to play on piano, and it's a lot more straightforward than it might initially seem, so let's just jump right into it. So we'll start just by kind of playing it for you one time, and then we'll break down what we've got going on under the hood, okay? Right? So right hand is moving between 4 different chords. Starts with an E major chord, then a B major chord, then a C sharp minor chord, and finally an A major chord. Now the left hand is primarily following the roots of that chord, so the E, then the B, then the C sharp, then the A. Now you might notice that we're not playing all of these chords in what we'd call root position, meaning E on the bottom, B on the bottom, C sharp, and A, right? Our thumb isn't always playing the root of the chord, so we're using those voice leading techniques and those inversions that we've talked about in a few of our other videos. So the way we're implementing that is for that E major chord, we're taking the 5th, putting it down on the bottom, so that's a 1, 3, 5, from B, E, and G sharp. Then we're going to take, we're actually not going to have to move that 3rd and 5th finger. To play our B, we actually are going to play this one in root position. We're just going to put our pointer finger there on the D sharp and our 4th finger on the F sharp. Now for both of these chords, we're going to be rocking back and forth between our 3 and 5, or in this case 2 and 4, but our 3rd and 5th and our 1st. Just rocking back and forth, just like that, right? That sort of sequence is what kind of makes this progression distinct from just playing, right, just playing sort of that traditional chord progression. So, right? Then we're going to drop down, we're going to have our 3rd on C sharp, our 5 on E, and we're going to have our thumb down on G sharp. That's an inversion of our C sharp minor chord. Still doing that back and forth. Then we're going to lift the thumb from the G sharp up to the A, giving us our A major chord in root position. Again, we're incorporating the left hand, right? But we're actually not just going to be moving from root of the chord to root of the chord. We're actually, there's going to be some notes in between them. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so it's always going to move on the and of 3, on the downbeat of 4, and on the and of 4. And so it's going to actually switch to that new chord 1/8 note before the right hand does, because the right hand doesn't switch till the downbeat of that new measure. So that's one thing to keep in mind that's going to make that transition a little bit tricky. But yeah, so that's going to be E, F sharp, G sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E, A, D sharp, E, E, right? Now you can play that with one single tone, or if you want to get a little bit fancy with it, you can do 1 and 5, doing octaves. And once you put all those pieces together, you're playing Don't Stop Believin'. All right? Thanks so much for watching, and hope you enjoy.